Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Sim 2019 with me, Stockoglaws. I hope you're well. We are just getting rid of some of these pesky weeds from our field. What field is this? Field 21. And let's have a butcher's at our fields. Okay, so growth. They're growing quite well. These two. The soil composition, as you can see, we need another line of fertilization on these two fields, but they're covered in weeds at the moment. So we've got Ewan, working away, cutting the weeds out of field 21 and 11. You will be doing that soon. So today, what are we going to do? Well, our job is to cut some grass because our cows. I don't know if you can see. Let me put the thing where you can see it. Okay, so the total mixed ration. We've passed a few hours during the day. We've got 1,500 litres of milk, which is pretty cool. We're getting through this total mixed ration like no one's business. So what we're going to do, we're going to... Oh, I'll just turn it off. We're going to cut some grass and create some silage. Because we've got some hay bales there, we've got some straw bales. We haven't got any silage. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what we need to do is pick up our cutter. Now you've seen me do this a number of times, so what I'll do is I'll put some music on for you peeps while I go round and round and cut some grass. It seems that some people are really enjoying my music choice, which is great to hear, but they'd like to know what it is. So if I remember, I will certainly put the information in the description, so you can so you know what it is. Okay, well, I'll crack on with this, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so we're just finishing up here, and brilliant. Okay, so let's unfold that, and let's take this back to the yard. Oh, this lovely grass. If I didn't have this cold, I'm sure it would smell lovely. It doesn't take too much time. Actually, it's quite therapeutic going round and round in circles. Some good news. In one of the comments below, somebody, I forget your name, sorry, has mentioned that they're following the cosplay quite closely, and it looks like we're going to, see some cosplay soon, which is good news. Can't wait for that to come out. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just TED this up. Not TED it. We'll put it into rows, and actually probably want to start over here. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go. So I want to put this into rows so we can bale it. And let's lower, lower, turn the bad boys on, and yeah, let's put them in rows. Oh, okay, got to quickly move Ewan over to the other field. So that field now should be fully, de-weeded, which is good news. So let's fill that up. Turn those beacons on and just pop across the road onto the other field. We've got to fertilise that other field as well. Both fields really. But we'll do that after. Let's get rid of these pesky weeds first. We've also got to seed the other field as well, the wheat field. So let's get you started on this one. Lovely. I do like the way it kind of brushes the. I think we're missing some just off the edge. Let me lower. That's better. Brilliant. Okay, so it's picking up all the weeds on the side, and yeah, it just looks so cool the way it kind of just brushes through the really gently brushes through the crop, but takes out the weeds. It's yeah, it's pretty cool how that works. Yeah, that's quite a nice screen shot there. Right, let's get back to it. So back to making rows of grass. So yeah, this grass is really keeping our cows alive. So it's a good idea to have this field just with grass. Try and take all the grass off the other field if we can. There we go. And then we'll put them into line. This line. It shouldn't take too long to do this. I'm not going to skip it. This is farming, by the way. But yeah, it looks great. So the mod hub's been busy. There's been a few mods on being uploaded recently. I'm not downloaded every single mod. Only the mods that really sort of take my fancy. But yeah. So please take a look, because there's some cracking mods on there. All this lovely green stuff. So yeah, I have been suffering with this cold. I think just before Christmas, I didn't feel 100%. You know, like when you know you're ill. Yeah, that's kind of how it started. Just before Christmas, and yeah, it's just lingering I don't mind being ill. You know, you take the rough with the smooth, but you just want to be ill, get over it, and carry on. And unfortunately, this this one's not letting me sort of be ill and carry on. It's just staying with me. I'm doing all the good things, you know. What your mum used to tell you when you was younger, when you was not very well. You know, make sure you eat oranges or drink some orange juice, get the vitamin C up. You know, rest and all that. I know I've been doing it, but it just doesn't seem to be moving. Never mind. Let's turn around in the yard. Oh, oops. I'll take that down to me being not very well. So I mentioned in the last episode I'll be doing some live streaming very, very soon. So I might even do one tonight. I'm not sure yet. It is very dependent on my voice and how I'm feeling. At the moment I'm feeling not too bad. I know my voice is a bit croaky, but yeah, later on at night it might, or later on during the day I should say, it might change. Okay. But yeah, I've been setting up some interesting flights on X-Plane 11. Sort of setting up the pedals and getting all the plugins sorted, which is really good. And I've been flying the Cessna 172, and I actually crashed yesterday. It was I was flying yesterday. I got real world weather on, and I was flying the Cessna from Newcastle to Leeds, and the flight was going well, and I just started losing power. Like, it was really weird. I couldn't keep my altitude, even though I was on the final to Leeds. I was literally right next to Leeds, and I crashed before I hit the runway. And then a little pop-up said there was a massive build-up of ice on the plane, which has caused it. So yeah, unfortunately, my FS economy, the three people I was taking from Newcastle to Leeds and myself, drastically crashed, and well, I didn't realise that was a thing. So yeah, that's something to look out for, is the ice build-up on these planes. It's so realistic nowadays. It is cold in the UK, but I didn't realise it was that cold where it can actually bring down the plane. I did have the pitot heat on, but there's no other heat or de-icing available on the Cessna 172. I did. There was loads of clouds. Didn't matter what flight level I was on. There was loads of clouds everywhere, so it was impossible not to fly in the clouds. I was using a program called Pro 2 ATC, Pro ATC or something, Pro 2 ATC, and basically it just gives you a good ATC program which does SIDS and stars and things, and they wouldn't let me change the level, my flight level. So yeah, it was doomed to failure, but it was a good test, and kind of sort of dusting off the cobwebs of my knowledge on flight sim. So yeah, so please expect some of that. Also some train simulator as well, Train Sim World. There will be I thought I was going to hit that post. There will be some videos of that as well, or maybe a stream, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's plenty coming up, plenty I want to get done, and I'm hoping that this hay isn't going to mess up my my baling. It shouldn't. It should read it all as grass, I think. If the bale has got grass, as it starts as grass, it should finish as grass. That's the plan. Okay. So let's fold them up, turn them off, head back. Ewan's still busy de-weeding, and yeah, it looks lovely. So grab the bale once more, the baler, and and bale these strips of grass. Hope these cows appreciate, you know, all the work that we're doing. I could start storing this in the barn now, but just leave them there. One thing I do want to check is just my maintenance as well. Over here, like I say, this is really important now. This is going to cost you a lot of money if you don't keep an eye on it. So the bale spike, I'm not too worried. The case IH, okay, so we need to maintain our tractor. We got the pneumatic star, which is the weeder. The weeder does need looking after, probably after it's finished. So yeah, we'll quickly maintain the tractor because I do not want that to cost us more money. It probably uses more fuel, probably drops the power. I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't take too long to maintain our vehicles, thankfully. So just bring it here and repair. 269 quid, yeah, worth every penny. The workhorse this is. And then we'll just grab the baler. I think it's got hay in there, so the first one would be hay. So what I'll do is I'll do that outside one first, I think. Or is it straw? I think it's straw. So we'll do the outside one first. Yeah, so we're lower. We'll turn the beacon on. Oh, we'll unfold it, of course. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a straw bale, but we'll just pick up these odd bits here. And now it should all be straw. Grass. Hopefully grass and not hay. There we go. Yeah, it looks grass to me. Bright green, that's what we want. And this should give us quite a few bales. We're not going to split it because we got enough hay. Oh, I can make that turn, which is great. Yes, we got enough hay. Just need the grass, so we can put them to silage. And then we're going to work on this field as well. I'm probably going to keep that straw or barley. Because obviously we want the straw to sorry, not straw, wheat or barley, so we can pick up the straw and use the straw. Even though we've got a good amount of straw stored up. If we don't use most of that straw, then we can always sell it as a byproduct, make us a bit of money. Yeah, I hope these cows appreciate the work we're doing. How's Ewan getting on? He's nearly done. So we'll get Ewan working on the other farm once he's done that. Sorry, working on the other field. Words are escaping me today. I'm sorry. See how it's being picked up. It looks really cool. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the you know, just the little things that you know, Giants have done in this version of Farming Sim 19. Those little things really do make a big difference, as I said before. So I haven't seen if there's any good maps out yet, modded maps. If there is, please let me know in the comments. I say I do read all the comments. So if there's anything that you'd like to say, or you know, just to say hello, then please then please do. Yeah. But I'm looking for a nice sort of a nice quaint British map. I think that would probably be quite nice. Using some small equipment. Start here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just do a cutter here, and I'll see you back once the field is fully baled. And that's that done. It looks like Ewan's finished as well, which is great. Okay, let's turn that off, and we will unload the baler, fold the bad boy up, and put him back in storage. So yeah, now we've got to wrap them, which is quite an enjoyable job. But we'll get oh, sorry, car. There we go. We get you in working on the other field as well. So let's just turn this off for a second and jump over to Ewan. Okay, we've got to repair this. This also. I'm just going to check the fields. Just double check. There we go. Okay, cool. So what I might do actually is get Ewan to fertilise the 2 fields. So we'll just repair this first, and then grab the fertiliser, which is there. We should have enough to do both fields. There we go. Oh. E is very close to W. Let's go here and repair. As we've repaired it, we should give it a quick wash. I kind of do this off screen, in between things, as I'm just getting things ready. I'll just look at, see what the most, the most damaged attachment or tractor or combine is, and then I normally fix it and give it a good wash. Okay, there we go. Where are we going to whack this? We're going to put this over here, back where it was, I think. There we go. Yeah, let's get the fertiliser going, so you can sort out those other fields. Is that fertiliser there? Or is that lime? I think that's lime. So fertiliser should be in the fertiliser. How many times can I say fertiliser in a sentence? In the breedle. Okay, it doesn't look like we got a lot, but we see. Actually, let's go fill up. Let's go put another couple of thousand in here, just so we know we got enough to do the 2 fields. I am begrudged about paying for fertiliser pellets, but at the moment our cow yard isn't big enough to sustain, I don't think. Although we got 22,000 litres of manure, so maybe it's time to buy manure. Is there any fertiliser there? No, that's. Yeah, is that fertiliser? I think that is. So maybe it is time to start looking at the manure side of things. Oh, there doesn't seem to be much in these things. Nope. Well, at least it's cleared up the. So we've got a couple of seeds here, and we've got the IBC there with some, I think, pesticide in. Let's go to the shop and purchase a couple bags of fertilizer. I wish it gives you an option of how many to buy, so you can actually buy, like, you just select 5 and then just buy 5 in one go, saving having to sort of buy each one individually. There we go. So this should be more than enough now. Okay. We're still at 40,000. We've got, when we harvest the 2 fields, that should bring in quite a bit of money. And people have been mentioning about getting horses, so that could be the next thing that we get is is to sort ourselves out with some horses. I just need to check what horses what they eat to make sure that we we get things organised. So let's you just crack on with that. Okay, a bit too close, but never mind. Right, we are now going to do some wrapping. Probably what I would like to see is that you have to pay for the actual wrap, and the wrap does run out at some point, because I imagine wrap is not the cheapest thing in the world to buy. There we go. Okay, so let's extend it and let's start wrapping. Oh, so therapeutic, isn't it? Yeah, it looks awesome. You can see the texture of the light off the actual wrap, off the film. Oh, I've got to unload it, haven't I? How do I unload it again? Unload is Y. There we go. Okay, well this is a fairly slow process to do all these bales. So what I'll do is I'll probably end the episode here, and I'll see you all in the next episode once all this has been done, and Ewan should have finished fertilising both fields, so we can crack on with this field. We can also do some sort of TMR work to make sure that the cows have got feed, and we'll just continue building up the Felsbrunn farm. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farmer Sim 2019. Take care, and cheerio for now.